G'day guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are just sort of reviewing or trying a car. I already featured this car in a video. It was very short, so I thought I'll make just a longer one today. Today we got this magnificent R34 GT-R V-Spec II Nur. So super long name, like the usual 90s Japanese cars. And here it is. So it's a beauty in Millenium Jade. There's a few differences between this one and a normal V-Spec or just a normal R34 GT-R. So as mentioned, this one is a V-Spec II Nur. So Nur developed for the Nürburgring. And so it's got a few changes. So the first thing you can notice from above is the carbon fiber bonnet, which you can see also will open the bonnet, and you can see from inside is absolutely beautiful. So obviously this one is finished in Millenium Jade, one of the most iconic colors for the R34s. And also this car is completely stock, which I think is a rare find because nowadays most of them are modified. It comes with nice Brembo brakes, so also these are the original wheels in pristine condition. This car is only 70,000 something kilometers, so it's in very good state. I think it's just a very beautiful car. Obviously the prices of these ones nowadays are kind of crazy, so it's kind of lucky to have one here for this review. On the back we got the usual wing, which is adjustable as well here. You can see here, and at the back we got this badge, obviously, to distinguish the Nur with the two dots, to distinguish the Nur version from the other ones. We also got this carbon fiber diffuser at the back. Hope you can see the carbon fiber at the back, and the stock exhaust, which is also very rare to find because again most of the 34s will be modified. It's a twin tip exhaust. The third brake light integrated here, things like one of the details that always get missed. And you also got a rear wiper, and we're gonna have a look under the bonnet because most of the changes actually of this car are actually there. Pull this. Love the ring, obviously. It's a must on this car. The bonnet is really light. As you can see, it's all carbon fiber. It was a unique feature, especially for the day, to have this lightweight bonnet. The engine bay, we got most of the changes, so they are peculiar to the R34 Nur. Starting from the cover, this is a silica colored cover, which is normally red, so that's the main difference. And then we got pistons, intake manifold, water pump, so a few mechanical changes. It's also got metallic superchargers instead of ceramic, so it actually runs a little bit more boost and makes a little bit more power from stock. Obviously that's not declared on the paper because of the gentleman agreement they used to run at that age in Japan, so technically it makes 276 horsepower, but you can definitely feel that when you drive it, it's got more than that. It's got a bit more torque as well, so it's nice to drive. Like, it's not a dragster, but it's definitely a fast car, probably in the fives, mid fives or low fives to 0 to 100 in stock form. It's got a shorter wheelbase than the R33. I think that was one of the things that was criticized for, even though it was developed for the Nürburgring, so it actually makes sense to have a longer wheelbase. The stock intake, so the owner was mentioning it's really hard to find the parts to replace like worn out things like these ones. You can find only very thick ones, so it takes a bit of work or a specialized workshop to really restore it to 100%. But as you can see, the engine bay is extremely clean. On the front we got this spoiler and the lip kit that came with the V-Spec, I believe. So even the normal V-Spec has got those ones. And you got also the white indicator instead of yellow that I think came on some other version. It's just a beautiful car inside out, and again really stuck with this bonnet and carbon fiber. Alright, let's have a look at the interior, which is also in extremely good condition. So obviously all original. This is the bucket seats, which are like pretty good. Consider the stock seats. They keep in place very well, very high sides here as well on the top. Yeah, it's hard to find this kind of seats in a stock car, I guess. It smells almost new. This one is amazing. Even the steering wheel, there's no peeling or anything, just in amazing condition. Handbrake on the side. You got 6 gears in this one. It's the only GT-R that's got 6 gears. I mean, Skyline GT-R. You got the little computer there. And another special feature of the Nur edition is the full 300 kilometers per hour speedo. You know, in the Japanese car normally it goes to 180 unless you have the optional Nismo cluster, while this one comes factory to 300. So that's another feature of the Nur. Obviously the RB26 revs up to the moon at 8 grand stock. Little stereo unit here, a couple of compartments here. There's nothing much really, a bit of storage. This one is the ashtray, if someone is crazy enough to smoke in this car. Here you got the little computer, indicators. It's pretty basic, obviously. You got another compartment here for storage. You got the center armrest. You got a little bit more storage as well, so it's got a decent amount of storage. So inside doesn't actually feel like a big car at all. It feels like almost a small hatch. Obviously the space in the back seats is limited, but not like as bad as saying a GR Yaris. You got a little bit of leg room. Sitting position is pretty good, so you can extend your legs. So the steering wheel, you can adjust it, pulling this one on the bottom, so it's not telescopic, so you cannot pull it forward or back. You can just pull it up and down, but that's enough to find the right position. Same thing for the seats. It's got a few basic adjustability features, but nothing crazy. Let's have a look actually at the factory floor mats that are here. So just GT-R with some covers on top to preserve them. Those are the original ones. They are still in amazing condition, so get this one on just on top to protect them. And lighter, we got glove compartment here, so nothing exceptional. Also in terms of comfort things, you got electric windows with one touch, electric mirrors, and that's about it, I believe. Here we got another storage compartment, so there's a lot of storage in this car. On the door seals you got those plaques with GT-R logo. Let's have a look at the boot as well. You actually need the key to open it. So if you push it, you actually open the fuel cap. If you pull it, you open the boot. So we're gonna pull it. Like, there is a decent amount of space here, not a lot, so obviously you got all the, I think, HICAS and ECUs and other things behind this panel. But overall, like, you can comfortably put 2 medium-sized luggages, so like you can go on a trip or something like that. This one is not carbon fiber, this is, I think, aluminium. Still fairly light. Another interesting feature is those lights that turn on when you have the door open. They are red, so pretty interesting because they're normally white. Another interesting detail is the xenon lights. They have this little text on them. They're pretty nice. Again, just a beautiful car. And I really love those wide arches. They obviously are wider than the normal 34 GT ST or GTT actually. Even in the back you can see the body is wider than the normal version, and it just makes it look super aggressive and nice. I think I could look at this car for hours without getting sick of it. Again, it's such a rare sight as well. And here you got the fog light, and then the reverse light. The indicators are integrated in the brake lights. Just a beautiful, clean car. Pretty smooth. Hear the exhaust noise. It's got a bit of a tone, but it's pretty quiet, obviously. Let's have a look inside. So we got this little screen with all the stats. Let's see, boost and all things there, and then you can switch some other screens. Now it's not the easiest one to use. And yeah, you got different menus and things like that. Mode. I guess this one is the most useful with all the basic stats. But there's a lot of them, and obviously you can't read them because it's all in Japanese. It's not touchscreen, it's just a very old school little screen. So pretty cool overall. Just 72,000 kilometers. And here you got the fuel, water temperature, and all the rest is in the little screen here. The AC controls are pretty basic, so just one, it's not two sides, so just one side. And yeah, it's automatic climate control, but pretty basic in itself. That's just what you need in a sports car. Sounds pretty good for being a stock exhaust, I reckon. Move a little bit forward. Nice car. What's the retail for one of those?
What's the what?
The retail.
The retail?
Yeah.
Oh, about
more than I can afford.
Thanks, buddy.
I hope you enjoyed this little video on this amazing car, and I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments. If you liked it, I'll do some more later if I happen to find some more interesting cars. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.